Hey everyone, Chris Figgins here, and I just wanted to say hi from Walla Walla. Hope you're having a great summer. July is here. It couldn't be any better weather. We're going to open up the Toil Oregon Library, so I thought I'd taste the last 4 vintages with you. 15 through 18 was really a perfect quartet of vintages in Oregon, and honestly, I've been sitting here tasting for the last 15 minutes these wines, and it's tough to pick a favorite. When we released the 15, it was definitely my favorite Pinot Noir to date. I found it to be, the richest, ripest, kind of a Pinot Noir for a Cabernet drinker. And I know a lot of you follow, my Leonetti and Figgins wines, and more that style appeals to you. And 15 was so warm that just it worked. It was ripe fruit. It was fairly early harvest. It's in middle of September, which is pretty rare for Willamette. And the wines just really turned out remarkable. Amongst the wines, the 15 has the best total aromatics right now. Some of that's coming from just a little bit of bottle age. Floral notes that come out are they're really astonishing. My other probably favorite besides the 15 is the current release, which is the 18. And interestingly, the 18 is actually a little bit darker, even though 15 was a warmer vintage. It's rich, it's dark, it's full of dark fruits. Going to the other end of the spectrum, our 18, which is our newest wine, slightly darker, also very rich and ripe on the palate. Finish goes on forever. Very delicious. It's drinking great right now, but it's gonna be a long-aged wine. The 16 and 17 are almost soulmates. Both those vintages in between there, very high-quality vintages. The 16, I would say, is a little bit more like classic Oregon Pinot Noirs. It fits the profile almost perfectly. Earth. Some raspberry, strawberries, tons of strawberry in the wine. Really dominates quite a bit. 17 is slightly darker in style, a little riper in style. A little less showy in the nose than some of the others, but the length and glycerin on the 17. If you like that super silky style of Pinot Noir, which, all Pinot Noir should be silky in my opinion, but the 17 really brings it in total spades. So we're going to open up the library for these. It'll be limited quantities and only run for a couple weeks. But I love showing some wines that really have a few years of bottle age in them, and hope that you'll add some to your cellar. The Toil Estate Vineyard is looking great. It's coming into its prime. I was just there a couple days ago. It's starting to look like a mature vineyard, and I'm really excited about the fruit that's going to come off it this year. It's looking like it's going to be a good vintage in the Willamette. We had really poor weather at bloom this year, which caused kind of moderate fruit set, which is okay. I think we'll make it up in cluster numbers. Being a fairly young vineyard, it's pretty precocious in terms of the number of clusters it has. And when you get moderate set like that, you end up with a looser, more open cluster, which is important for Pinot Noir. Quite honestly, I don't think you could go wrong with a single one of these, or add a few bottles of all 4 to your cellar. They're all drinking spectacularly. None of them are anywhere near going over the hill, not even the 15. They're all 15+ year wines. So pretty excited about all 4 of them. That's what I've always dreamed about doing out of the Willamette Valley. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe below. You'll get notices about future videos I do, tastings, some of my adventures, flying, fishing, crazy things that we do, all centered around wine and the fun that is living here in the inland Northwest. Have a great summer, everyone. Open a great bottle of Northwest wine tonight. Adios.